And it's not just him. He's got lots of friends. This is from the Park Place. After Alan Wake 2 failed to turn a profit, game's senior community manager calls for bigots to be removed from the gaming. That just means white people, really. Whenever you hear bigot, just assume it means white men. That's their coded term here. Call for bigots to be removed from the gaming community, or anyone that's not sufficiently progressive enough. In the wake of Firewalk Studios Concord being boycotted and shut down due to low sales, so Daniel Ahmed here, another liberal activist who just spreads propaganda. Comments around Concord from white-wing gamers shows the power of collective sits. They're all being deceived, guys. We need to gaslight you. If you say delusional stuff about DEI enough times, build a conspiracy-focused narrative, they start seeing false narratives everywhere. I guess we have to live with this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It totally wasn't diversity. It totally wasn't diversity. That's not why the game failed. That's not why they made the most boring character designs ever. It was just the market. And of course, the underlying emotional response is just standard bigotry and nothing new. Oh, those bigots. They're at it again, except now groups are putting a 4-stage act play about how capital owners have gone woke and therefore no longer care about profit. But for some reason, I would love Daniel Ahmed to explain how someone saw the character designs in Concord and thought anyone would be excited for them. Someone please. It's amazing the disconnect where you look at every journalist article related to Concord, and then you go on YouTube and see every video related to Concord where everyone likes these characters suck, how to fix these characters. I used AI to fix the characters. Everyone immediately saw the obvious, that the characters were ugly, uninspired trash. And yet Daniel Ahmed and the rest of these guys need to gaslight everyone into saying, nah, it wasn't the characters. It was just the market. I mean, sure, you could have made the sexist characters, and there's a pretty good chance Concord would have failed anyway, because, it just didn't have enough of something different to get people away from, say, Overwatch or Valorant or whatever. But would it have failed so spectacularly? There's no way. I'm convinced that there is no way it would have reached less than 1,000 people if you put traditionally beautiful characters in it. But no, it can't be that. It's just the market. It's just the market. Of course, podcaster Khalif Adams. I've seen the positivity peddler. Yes, he's positive. Positivity just means, again, liberal activism, because we are the positive people. Prune all your garden, push bad actors out, prepare your teams for the current conversation zeitgeist, give your communities and social media teams to dominate and resources to battle against toxicity, relay on how all of this can impact your bottom line early to investors. Just get rid of anyone that isn't liberal enough. If they're not liberal enough, get rid of them. And of course, this is the lady from Alan Wake. What Ka said, also uplift good eggs. Again, good eggs, just being liberals. Protect and support people who need it. Twitter's never been this full of accounts who are peddling hate 24/7, but it's still where a lot of good parts of the gaming community happy. Prune your gardens and let flowers grow. Getting bigots out of your community is a band-aid and not a permanent solution. Modeling desired behaviors and championing the kinds of community members you want to be the majority of your community takes time and effort. Still early, practice often. Like how our community is doing, because Alan Wake apparently did not turn a profit despite these things being so expensive. If you turn people off, the majority of your people off, you just do not get it. You just do not get the amount of money you need. That's the thing. They can't afford to keep on ostracizing people, but they can't do that. They cannot do that. They've convinced everyone that these people are evil. They're bigots. They have no redeeming qualities. You need to get rid of them. Yet more and more often, they're making these $100 million games, $100 million plus games, like $200 million games. And I don't know if they can keep on affording to piss those people off. They might need to, kind of put in some white male power fantasies. And of course, they go on to say, this lady did not want to work on a game where there was a male protagonist. They wanted to have a female protagonist. Of course, she also saying like, she's their community manager, by the way. She doesn't want to promote, and of course, this is sort of the diversity push that she like talks about. Something that continues to surprise me about influence management is that while I repeatedly and vocally insist to agencies that they should pitch us diverse creators for paid initiatives, the initial deck proposal I get almost every single time is wall-to-wall white men. Do better. So this just racism, straight up racism against men, white men. They're probably the most popular influencers. They probably have the most reach. But she insists that they need to be diverse. They need to be women. They need to be people of color. White men just will not do. Maybe I'm naive, but it's surprising to me that I still have to say, show me diverse creators, please, in every single brief. I'd expect that in today's media landscape, a diverse range of creators would be given. It's frustrating that it's not. Why is it not the standard that we don't discriminate against white people? It should be standard that happens. Why do we just choose the most popular creators? And it's so funny to watch some of these studies where they're lamenting just how popular white men are on Twitch. Like, oh, the top 20, it's all white men. Why? Why were they the ones that took the risk and made the platform as popular as it was? We got to get them out of here. We got to get them out. We got to get the white. Why are there so many white developers? Oh, this is also funny. Where she comes down and talks about, let's see, where was it? Was it her that said it? Okay. Or did I miss this part? I thought this was on it. Oh, yeah. Well, I say this with all respect to my fellow devs and hope they come to the space with good intentions in their hearts. But to me, the what a game dev looks like hashtag might not need quite as many white men participating. We know that's what a game dev looks like. Oh, why does game development have so many white people in it? What just, again, straight up racism, just sort of disguised as diversity. Look, this is what they keep pushing.